Did you
Check
see
this
the
out.
video of a Florida judge using a VR headset during an assault trial? The defense attorney made a goofy 3D animation to show him what happened from his client's point of view.
What?
During a stand your ground case, the defense used virtual reality to give the judge a full experience of what they say happened. In Local 10's Christina Vasquez live in Fort
Oh,
with our exclusive.
some Sword Art Online shit. Taking you into it.
The defense attorney in court hearing.
This is when he pulls the gun out, when he's backed up against the bar.
At a stand your
Holy. This was made in Second Life. Whoa.
What?
Why though? Why do it?
What?
This had to be some kind of racket. Like, this had to be, like, my
So-
friend's an animator, and he really, he just got let go from Ubisoft because they keep closing everything down.
What?
Maybe I can get him some work through making a recreation of a stand your ground case. Oh, fuck yeah. And then I'll have my client pay for that. Like, how do you even, like, sell that?
I
Who
don't
pays
know,
for that?
bro.
Someone that's smarter than me, how does that work? Because that's not free.
No.
Unless, of course, the lawyer himself is a part-time game developer. Machinima creators becoming crime recreators.
Machinima.
What a glorious reality.
Why
At
were
a stand your
you?
ground hearing Tuesday.
Nobody backs off.
A Broward judge peered through a virtual reality headset.
That's
These
all
people
my
are coming
goofy.
into his space, right?
And he's backing up.
And he's backing
So
up.
as not to be injured like his wife.
For an immersive experience.
What?
What?
To illustrate this defense expert's opinion.
It's like a chest-to-chest encounter, no matter where you look.
That based on his review of depositions, a site visit, and sworn witness statements to police.
This is actually a photograph from one of the videos, right?
Yeah.
This is the best case I've ever seen.
Bro, this is,
We're
bro.
finally in the
What,
future.
everybody-
This
bro,
is
this
like
is
Demolition Man shit.
That is top tier, bro. That is top tier futuristic right here, boy. We in 2030 right now. We're gonna start the year off with what?
Also, who brought in all the headsets? Is that taxpayer dollars? We got a big high-profile case coming in. We need $15,000. We gotta bring everyone some VR headsets.
Bro, they look like
yeah, it's the only way.
idiots.
It's the only way. We can't just take his word for it. We need to see it in VR. It's a meta sponsorship.
Bro.
Honestly, I'm surprised the judge isn't freaking out. The judges in all of these court cases are usually such fucking fossils that I feel like if you put on the headset and took them into the fucking mainframe, they'd just be like flailing around and screaming. He's handling it well.
What?
I would definitely do this if I was a lawyer genius. I mean, it's
I-
not the worst
it's-
idea ever, to be honest.
Chest-to-chest encounter, no matter where you look.
That based on his review of depositions, a site visit, and sworn witness statements to police.
This is actually a photograph from one of the videos, right?
Yes.
Miguel Abisu, the Southwest Ranch's wedding venue owner, facing 9 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for waving a gun at guests last year.
When he pulls the gun out, when he's backed up against the bar.
Did so in self-defense, he testified.
Standing right in his personal space, he still has not brought out his gun.
That is correct.
Placing the judge in the defendant's shoes.
No, I can see it. I'm there right now. I'm actually, I've mind jacked into the defendant. I see that.
Yeah.
This is overwhelming. It's chest to chest contact. Is this Unreal 5? My God. Looks better than real life.
His defense attorney works to convince the judge to give his client immunity under Florida's Stand Your Ground law.
I believe is the first time in the state of Florida, in a criminal or civil case, that virtual reality was admitted into evidence.
Probably is.
Yeah.
That probably is the first time.
100%.
That virtual reality was admitted into a criminal hearing.
Whoa, hold on, wait, just a second. I don't have this game on my Steam wish list. What's going on over here? This is a totally separate case. Is this guy attacking her with the end of a vacuum cleaner? And what is
No,
he
that's like a
have? What is going
cane.
on?
That's a broom and the cane.
I need to be more familiar with the case here to really grasp all the lore. That's a cane. Is it?
Yeah, that's a cane, bro.
Oh, no, it's definitely a cane. You're right. That guy is way too young for a cane. What happened? Did he just grab the first weapon he could find to improvise with it?
Bro, this is crazy.
The precedent
Wii
that was
graphics.
set today. The use of this technology in a courtroom setting, that's a digital exclusive deep dive for you that exists on our website. That's local10.com. Reporting live.
I'm actually going to check that out. I want to see your deep dive on this. I'll be honest with you, local10.com. Let's see. They were able to get out, glass shattered everywhere, get out of this wedding facility, and wake up my client Mike, who was sleeping, and he told us what happened at the wedding facility. Having all that information, he immediately directed his wife to call 911, then needed to immediately, he believes, save his staff from injury or potentially death, save his building, his home, from people who were intoxicated at his wedding. So he went in there with the goal of de-escalating and having the party stop and everyone leave. And the experts. What makes this more reliable than just a normal testimony? Like, let's say you don't want to take him at his word.
Right.
Well, this recreation is still from his perspective.
Yeah.
So you're still going to have to take him at his word that you are getting the real story through his eyes.
All right.
It doesn't really change the core here. You still are just going to have to take him at his word that what you're seeing in VR is the real deal. Probably just trying to make it feel more personal. That's true. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Just to make it feel like,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I get that. I get that part. Giving the judge the VR, making it so the judge can see how he felt in that same situation, which that makes sense. It make the case more personal instead of you just know what he did and you be like, oh, you already got an idea on how many years you want to give him. He say, nah, get in this VR so you can actually see how I saw the situation. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing, bro.
This is truly how, anxiety inducing it was.
Yeah.
Experiences that take place in virtual reality become part of users' autobiographical memory. As memories can impact users' self-perception, personal beliefs, and social interactions, story living in VR narratives can be used to manipulate memory and mold users' self according to the preferences of the VR narrative creators. This feels, I guess, topical here about how it can teach people empathy.
Mm-hmm.
Experiences are what defines us as humans, so it's not surprising that an intense experience in VR is more impactful than imagining something.
Mm-hmm.
VR can create a powerful emotional connection between audience and subject. The way in which the medium engages audience with dramatic imagery and conveys a sense of presence could produce emotional oversaturation or worse, sensationalistic spectacle. This sense of authenticity leaves audiences vulnerable to traumatizing content or manipulation. Imagine an entire jury wearing VR headsets. I don't want to imagine.
No,
that,
bro, no. I mean, that'd be crazy though, bro. That'd be crazy. You will look at, honestly, the VR in a court case, that if the judge and the jury wear VR headsets of each case to put themselves in that situation, bro. Yo. They might be on to something, man. Virtual reality might be for something different, bro. But I ain't know, though. I ain't know, because that virtual reality, when you in that VR, when you in the VR headsets, bro, you really feel like you there, bro. Like I couldn't never beat Resident Evil Biohazard. Couldn't never get through it because that house is so, bro, like it's scary, bro. It's scary for real. It's scary. I couldn't never get through that, bro.
Sounds so fucking sad. I mean, maybe it's a really good tool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess this is still a little too new for me to really understand why it'd be that much more useful than just hearing out, the victim's testimony. I feel like most people, when hearing a testimonial, like they should be able to understand like emotions behind some of it without getting, the Unreal 2.5 demonstration in VR of it.
No.
The motion blur plus heartbeat and screen shake will go crazy. Oh man, imagine. They should start using the tools like in those Universal dark rides. Like if the victim gets wet, they douse the jury with water. Yeah, I mean, if you want to turn it into like a spectacle, I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that more. Like when they're going through like the scenario and they're playing it out in the courtroom, they like throw blood at the jury, like, and look at what happened to his shirt with all the blood, and then like splash blood on him. Make it really interactive, I guess. Just make a movie about it at that point. Actually, kind of a banger idea.
Yeah, that's not
They
bad.
should release this game. Like you be the judge. That's
you
what they could call it.
You be the
This is a
judge.
real stand your
You
ground
be
case
the judge. Stand your
that
ground.
you can
case.
play on Steam right now. It'll help finance my legal fees.
Yeah.
Put yourself in my position when I wave the gun around. Do you think I had a reasonable self-defense case? Kind of would go hard.
That would be.
Would you play it on stream? Oh, you bet your sweet Bippy I would play that on stream.
Stand
So
your
it's going to
ground.
resume in
Stand your
February.
ground. Okay, February this year.
Super
okay.
interesting.
That's
Nice.
yeah.
That was cool.
That's decent. That's pretty
You think
cool, bro.
VR headsets would make people like jury duty.
Yes.
Brother, how would that make them like jury
Yeah,
duty? They don't get to keep the headset. It's not a
No.
souvenir.
But actually, I would say a VR headset will make people do jury duty more because you'll be way more interactive in the case. Because I'm telling you, when I did jury duty, bro, man, I don't know. I like being in that because I went to school for that criminal justice. So doing the jury duty thing, it was cool, but it wasn't a crazy case though. But being able to use the VR to actually be in the scenario of the case that being told to you, a lot of people would definitely sign up and do their jury duty without even no hesitation, 100%. This VR thing is very interesting. I might stick up. I'm gonna keep my eye on when they bring this back up. But this something to think about. VR is evolving 2025, guys. Tell me what y'all guys think about this one, bro. This is a very interesting case. We shall see what happens next.